Hey, good morning everyone, Ryan here, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a wonderful morning, a wonderful afternoon, or whenever it is that you are watching this video. Today I wanted to take care of some stuff on Chillin', our Southern Hemisphere no terraforming island, before I went out on my my morning walk here before it gets a little bit too hot in good old Tucson, Arizona. And yeah, so I wanted to take care of some designing and some decorating things, and also kind of wanted to talk a little bit about some other things as well. So as always, kick back, relax, and let's get right into it. So one thing that I know I want to do is I want to move my house away from... Is that another balloon? You know, I've recorded so many videos where I don't have a slingshot, and I still don't have a slingshot. What I wanted to do is I wanted to move my house away from where it currently is on the top of the hill on the upper left-hand section of the map here. As you can see when I walk through the neighborhood, it's kind of something that I've been working on in the past few videos, but I haven't really made any sort of comments on it. As you can see, I've kind of decided to go ahead and go with the more compact neighborhood style of designing here that in the beginning I was kind of against, but as I started to design the island and became a little bit more, you know, just kind of compromising with the layout of the island and the fact that I am doing a no terraforming challenge, this was, in my opinion, what felt like the most appropriate way to design at least the few houses that I could fit on here. As you can see, with the current design space that I've given all the villagers, and I'm not going to use these wood fences for these ones. I'm going to change them for the iron and stone ones here shortly. But yeah, given how they're set up and how much space they've been given, we can only fit around 5 or 6 down here, and so I need to move the others to a different location. And there's a part of me that wonders if maybe this spot for a house or even a couple of houses is not ideal. I even started looking at potentially even moving the museum either down towards where that little central park area is in the middle, or to where my current house is. But regardless, if I'm being honest, I know that this might be a little weird. I actually care about the location of my house the least. I don't know why that is, but I don't know. I guess it's because like all of the different villager houses that you can see, they add so much like variety. Morning, KK. And so I place a little bit more emphasis on where their houses are placed and how they are versus mine. Generally speaking, you know, I'm totally fine if my house is just like off in the middle of nowhere and all the villager houses are kind of more either scattered about with more purpose or close together where you can kind of see them all. So I'm going to move my house to the beach. I'm going to try to do some quick math here. Quick morning math. 1, 7, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 30,000 to to move your house. I think it's 20,000 cheaper than it is to move a villager home, but I could be wrong. So yeah, I really want to get the neighborhood section down. And that's another thing too, is like when they're all in a neighborhood, it feels a little bit more cohesive. And I don't consider my house to be part of the neighborhood. I know that might sound a bit strange, but the fact that it's bigger once it's fully upgraded, I think it's 5x4, whereas the regular villager houses are 4x4. I just chose the wrong one. It's so weird, and that's another reason why maybe I feel like my house is different, because you have to go to a different setting entirely to go relocate it. But yeah, so I've been doing a lot of designing on the island. I've been a little bit more motivated in regards to getting everything a little bit more squared away. There was obviously there was a few months in the beginning of this year where I just had zero inspiration and zero motivation. Well, not zero motivation. I had all the motivation, but I couldn't really think of what to do. But I've really finally been making some moves on at least getting everything where I think they should go, and then decorating around that. So it feels weird not having any houses here, but I will steadily change that right now by putting my house right here. Don't want it to be in the way of those walkways that I've created. There we go. Perfect. This is the spot. Gonna get a little bit of water here while I run back to the neighborhood. All right. So let me go ahead and open up the Island Designer app here, because there are some pathways that I know I need to make, or I know I need to fix. and that I want to fix. In the previous video, I started putting some weeds out in front of some of the, or rather to the sides of some of the houses here, and I don't really think I like them. I think I'm gonna go ahead and maybe put some weed repellent there. And for those that have no idea what I'm talking about, what I have is an empty design pattern called weed repellent, or at least that's on my northern hemisphere. And all I simply do is I just display it on the ground here. What this does is it makes it so that things can't grow there, flowers, weeds, trees, anything like that. And so if you're trying to find a good way, fast way to make sure that weeds don't get scattered across your island very quickly, or flowers, especially if you're a time traveler, that's a good way to do it. So I know I'm going for more of a rounded pathway. I know that seems a little bit strange right there immediately because it goes into another rounded pathway. But I really am liking the more rounded out edges for going into different locations. Very similarly to right here, going up into these stairs. So I know that this one over here to the left needs it. And overall, I can fit one more house here. And so what I am going to do, I think I have enough fencing to do this. What I've been doing, as you can see, is I've kind of been doing like a fence tree kind of pattern. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go fence tree, and then it'll come around here just like this. Now, this may seem a bit awkward at first just because of the fact that the house, I think, is going to potentially cover up the view of the staircase here, or the ramp rather, but I think that should be fine. It shouldn't impose too much, and it does look like the way that I have it patterned out, this house is going to be more to the right of its section more so than the left. I've been offsetting the houses as well. People have been asking me why I've been offsetting the houses, and the reason for that being quite simply is that I don't want them all in a row, and I didn't want one house in front to obscure the view of the house behind it. So that's why I have them offset like that. Even if it's just one little tile, I think it adds just enough variance and variety to make it so that things just aren't so not what I'm trying to like open up like a dictionary in my brain trying to find the word to describe that. But yeah, no, just like it just, I don't know, the pattern of doing that seems to be very distracting for me personally. And then what I've been doing is I'm kind of just bringing this all the way out here, and then I think I want to leave a little bit of room. I don't want to bring it straight out to the to this little walkway here. And then I even thought about, could I even bring this around? And unfortunately, there's not really a way for me to do that. I feel like, unfortunately, the placement of this stuff kind of didn't really work out too well. What I could do, I guess, is maybe bring the path down here with a little bench out front. I'm just gonna go ahead and see. I don't have a shovel still, and Nook's Cranny is still closed. That's okay, I'll work on it later. Yeah, while I'm working on this neighborhood section here, I wanted to go ahead and kind of talk about the most previous videos that I've been posting on this channel. As you guys have seen, the videos that I've been posting on this channel lately for Animal Crossing have not necessarily been about Animal Crossing. They're kind of just been Animal Crossing on in the background while I talk about whatever. Now, I know that that's not inherently different from a lot of the types of videos that I've made in the past with this style, the Animal Crossing and Chill podcast style, but the reason why I feel like these ones are different now is because I'm not talking about anything remotely Animal Crossing. I talked about a scary day in my life, or what was perceived to be a scary day in my life. I talked about why I wake up at 5 a.m. and stuff like that, and you guys, the response on those videos has been overwhelmingly positive. Way more positive than I could have possibly imagined. And first and foremost, I just want to say thank you all so much for all of your kind comments on the videos. And I know that there are a lot of folks who really, really like that style of video, and I certainly plan on doing more and more videos and stuff like that. Yeah, just wanted to quickly say thank you. And the reason I like those videos more is because in the beginning when I was making those videos, it was primarily about just anything about Animal Crossing, and I feel like it was more about talking about things like 5-star islands, resetting versus flattening, all that stuff, rumors, speculations, and I need to round this out too. But that's kind of awkward. It'll be fine. And what I've gathered really is that man, I am so over just all the rumors and speculations of what this game is. And I feel like, unfortunately, when it comes to all those rumors and speculations for things that are bound to happen or should be happening or what have you, it's just taking away from this experience right here. The reason I like doing this style of video now is just because of the fact that, like, I feel like I get to finally experience the game again. And yeah, I just want to say thank you all so much for being so receptive to those videos. It's always kind of like a frightening thing to do something different, especially on a platform like YouTube. And to know that you all still enjoy them as much as you did, yikes, is fantastic. And I thank you so much. And certainly I'll do my best to try and think of more funny stories to tell, or even just things to talk about. I know there were a lot of people who mentioned that the 5 a.m. video, they were inspired to start, at least try to wake up at 5 a.m. a couple of times and see how they felt about it. And, you know, it's that reason right there is why I love making videos and interacting and talking to you guys, just because, not that I want people to wake up at 5 a.m. but, you know, if I can shed a little bit of positivity on things, you know, that maybe you didn't really have a good view on initially, or even just like this game, for example, then by all means, that's what I'm here for. I'm still not quite sure what I want to do with this Central Park area. I moved the fountain from here down to the plaza area there. But yeah, getting out of that comfort zone of trying to make sure that I always talk about Animal Crossing is the reason why this series, and just talking about kind of whatever I would like to, is going to be able to thrive in the future. So I know that it's kind of awkward for me to just kind of throw this in there at a 12-minute mark here, but certainly if you enjoy this type of video and you want to see more of it like this in the future, definitely, you guys have no idea, or maybe you do, how much liking and commenting all that stuff definitely helps. So yeah, if you want more videos like this where it's not necessarily talking about Animal Crossing, like I said, I don't know about any of you guys, but I've basically been over all the rumors and speculations of what this game could be for a while now, and I kind of want to get back to why we all loved it so much in 2020. So that's what we're doing. All right, so we put a house here, and then I don't really know how I'm going to design. You can tell that I've kind of like left it open up for interpretation on a few of the houses, because I still don't know how much I want to commit to this flower idea. I mean, certainly, like, this looks nice. I can't even remember whose house this is. Marshall. That's right. Certainly the flowers look nice, but there was a thought to maybe even just like put furniture out to the side. There's not a lot that can fit in a, what is this, 2x3, 2x4 even section. But I think flowers would be the fastest, easiest, and most efficient way to decorate these parts of the island without trying to think of a theme necessarily for them. You may have been wondering why I grabbed those hedges in the start, and that is for this reason right here. I am simply filling in these spaces next to the houses with hedges, or not hedges, rather, bushes, because there's really not much that you can do in decorating these areas. I guess I can put like one of these little plants here that I had picked up just recently as well, but I think the bushes overall just look a little bit better. It's also the first day of winter here on the Southern Hemisphere island. I don't know if I mentioned that at the beginning, but it'll be snowing here soon, so it's going to be kind of trippy. You know, it'll be middle of July, and I'll be working on this island, and it's going to be snowing here. That's going to be kind of interesting to see. I thought I grabbed more than that. Oh, they're up here. But I'm actually really excited to get this island decorated by wintertime. It was one of the driving things to help me like continue decorating my Northern Hemisphere island, was because of the fact that I was just so ready for it to be wintertime, and I was super excited to see what my island looked like. That you know, maybe that'll be the thing that really pushes me to finish this island sooner rather than later. But it is now 6 o'clock on the dot, and no way. Oh my god, it's snowing already! Oh my god. Well, things just kicked up into high gear, I suppose. Oh my god, it's so weird to see the snow here right now. Oh, the jingle. Oh, I wish it was snowing at 5 a.m. You're gonna have to forgive me for my enthusiasm right here. Oh, this is awesome. Uh, for those that don't time travel and for those that live in the Northern Hemisphere island, welcome back to the wintertime jingles. This is fantastic. But I need to go on a walk now before it gets too hot. My wife and I have been going on walks lately in the morning to kind of get into better shape overall, and so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let me see, where do I end this video? Let's end it right here in the park. There we go, perfect. All right, guys. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you all so much once again for all the support on the latest videos. I really, really appreciate it. I'm trying to make up for the lost time that I did around April time when I didn't post anything, and so I really want to get back into making videos. I really want to get back into posting more videos, and I think the new style of videos that I've been posting have not only been very well received, but also have been super positive for me too. I really, really enjoy making them, and I enjoy sharing those kinds of things with you guys. So yeah, if you really like those videos, be sure when you watch them to give them a like, and as well, be sure to drop a like on this video too. That way I know it's the fastest way to show me that you like these types of videos. But until next time, guys, if you're new to the channel, if you want to see more videos like this in the future from me, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Always helps. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves. Be safe out there. This is wonderful. I love this so much. And I'll see you next time. All right. I'm so giddy about the snow.